I think
It works.
it will.
What's wrong with this guy, fam?
He's a robot, fam.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you. We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Revenue GS.
So, Mr. Blitztech.
And today we've got the Marvel Studios legends, Wanda Maximoff, episode review, watch along review, something like that. But regardless of whether you've watched the...
Is that like a new thing now?
The watch along review?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it is a new thing. Like, we review stuff, innit?
Yeah.
But now we do watch alongs to stuff on patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds. Get me? So it's like, we're reviewing a thing, but it's a watch along. I don't know. Like, if you want to watch the watch along, which actually, yeah, is mad. Because you know what, yeah, I'm like, firstly, subscribe to the channel for all of you non-believers, yeah? Subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds to watch a full review. We're also, I'm thinking like on the 15th, depending on when you're watching this anyway, we're going to start doing the watch along to WandaVision, which is probably going to be a madness, bro. Like Marvel going hard on the ting anyway, do you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, this little watch along was a madness already.
And that's what I was going to say. I was like, obviously, because man heard like, oh, it's a clip show, it's going to be taking bits from the MCU. I was like, oh, everything they show us, we're going to have seen before. But you know when you get that spicy editor, yeah, and you get that storyboard team, and you're like, well, we're making a show from these clips, and it's like, bro, it feels like a whole new, it is a whole new thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like anyone who's into this character, doesn't know this character, doesn't care about this character much in the MCU, stuff like this plugs you in, fam. And I feel like this is the way, yeah, to like get newer characters, even though she's not new, but small characters who have had smaller roles in the MCU, pushing them in the new direction of I'm being over the top when I say Iron Man, but like this is how you raise their profile to being like, this is who we care about now. This is, you know what I'm saying? And I thought like this episode does that mad.
Yeah, man. For me, like as someone who hasn't watched anything Marvel, like Avengers since Endgame, this was a really nice recap. Because I'm pretty sure there's people out there who just, you go to the movie, watch the thing one time, and then you just forget about it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think this is a really good intro.
What?
To what?
There's people who do that.
Yeah, bro. There's people that they don't stay rewatching stuff.
Bro, I'm kidding.
You know what I'm saying?
You man are mad, firstly, anyway. But yeah.
Bro, not everybody's plugged in like that. Like, everybody's a nerd like that. Committed to the cause, isn't it? So,
Spider-Man, sorry. Spider-Man was after Endgame.
What one? Far From Home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
that's not, yeah.
It's not the same.
You said Marvel was just making sure that,
like,
it's the comment section, bro.
Yeah, but like, I've watched, so for example, I've watched all the 4 ones since then. Like, about, I think summertime, I watched it. But it wasn't connected like that, innit? So it was a cool little thing I did. Because obviously I really don't like 4 movies apart from Ragnarok.
Right.
But I went back and watched all 3 of them, but didn't touch anything Avengers, anything that ties in with Avengers like that. So I stayed away from it. So watching the Wonder one, and the way they've peppered up the scenes, like telling a story, like obviously 1 is good for me because like, I haven't watched none, so I kind of was really unplugged from it. And 2, it's just like, it's almost like a new narrative that I'm getting. So for those who also didn't do that, this is going to be good for them to jump on, watch it and be like, oh, this is Wanda's story. This is how she got plugged in. This is how she started. This is how she got plugged into the Avengers. Super legit.
What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I did like watching the episode, and like you guys were saying on the watch along, like her growth of her powers, and then obviously towards the end, it just shows her at the end of Endgame. It makes you just wonder how her powers continue to grow, and basically what snaps in her mind to make her do this kind of like madness that she's doing now. obviously losing Vision, having her, I don't know, revenge kind of on Thanos, what he did. Like, what does that actually do to her, kind of thing?
Her actual psyche.
Yeah, and how does that begin WandaVision? Because obviously her creating a bubble, her creating a time shift, her creating this world that she lives in that is and isn't in reality. Also, I want to see the beginning of it and then the end of it and the implications of...
Where we're at.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like because of her power set, yeah, there's so many avenues this thing can take, bro. Like, watching this episode made me think that Vision's still dead.
Mm.
And that all of this, like, she's just done,
It's
just, all of it's just her, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like almost like some sort of coping mechanism that she's made to try and just get through day-to-day basis, bruv. After that, like, it's mad, bruv.
You know, looking at her journey, like, it's tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. Like from what's the place they're from again?
Sokovia. Parents. But that happened at 10 years old. That's the thing.
Mm.
So
yeah.
then
they get taken in.
Experimented on.
Brothers are gone.
Volunteered.
Yeah, because
they volunteered.
Because they want to go against Stark, innit?
Yeah.
Brother gets murked. She finds Vision. And even
Vision's born of her.
Yeah. And like even Vision, where are they? In Scotland?
I think it's Scotland, Ireland, something.
And it's like, and he's like, yo, stay with me. And you know, like she really builds that chemistry with him. And then bang, he's gone. And the thing is, yeah,
she killed man. Remember,
bro,
and then uses him again.
It's mad.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then right at the end, when she's going against Thanos, and Thanos kind of like hits her with his weapon, whatever it is, and she's like holding two hands. And then she has this smirk on her face, fam. And then she just does this. And she just moves to man. Like, you see the thing is coming through her, bro. So, after all of that is done, Thanos is gone. What does she have left? Like, you can't get Vision back. You can't run it back.
Well, in her mind, that's the thing.
In her
mind, she can run it back.
Exactly.
In her mind, she can run it back. And what I think is mad, yeah, is what I would really like to happen is like, not to be bad, but I just don't feel like she should make it out of the WandaVision show, fam. Like, I feel like if she expels her powers...
Oh, that's like a whole tragedy story.
Fam,
forever.
yeah. And that's
like,
the end of it, bro.
Beginning...
Because Vision's already dead, bro. So if you think, like, Vision's dead in Infinity War, Endgame, whatever, yeah? And then in the show, it tries to show her trying to get back to some sort of sense of normality, realizing she can't, and then just exploding. Boom! She's done. Obviously, she's made from an Infinity Stone, fam. Mm-hmm. So that energy has got to go somewhere, fam. And then this is now we're talking about bringing in mutants, all of this, bruv. And it's like the House of M thing, but remixed into this new world, bruv. And that's pushing us forward. Like, imagine that, yeah, like, all of the kids, like, all of the, when I say kids, like, all of the mutant genes came from Wanda. But then you and they're like the children of Wanda and Vision, bro. Like that's a madness, bro. Brother, no, fam, exactly. That's mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so whenever, like in history, like when we move forward 10 years from now, man will be tracing this back to be like, raw, mutants came here through a tragic love story. Oh my,
that's mad,
fam. That's what I just feel like after watching this thing. Like that's one sick way they could pepper it, fam. And we ain't even got into Vision side of it, fam. Get me?
You know, like to be honest, the best stories always comes out of tragedy, fam. To be honest with you, so at least for me, everything I've read that I've loved the most comes off that, and I don't know why, but it's just bangs.
See, because the thing with it there is like, it's tough to keep her as a good character. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it'd be so hard to maneuver into a character that's just popping up and helping save the day now. And her power set is mad.
Yeah, it's too crazy.
It's mad. She's too strong. So it's like, raw. We kind of take her off the board, but keep her legacy around. Yeah. And like, that's it, fam. And we kind of reset the table with the Avengers because obviously Captain Marvel, we know like they're just going to remove her from the planet. Like, she can just fly off and be like, saving the universe over here. That's fine. But we just can't have these Omega level, do you know what I'm saying, characters on Earth, bruv. Not Not in the cinematic universe like that. If you get me,
too
bro.
much, isn't it?
Yeah, fam.
It's too much.
What was you gonna say, something?
I was gonna say she's probably one of the first overpowered characters we've had that isn't actually boring. Because obviously all these overpowered characters that seem unstoppable, they just have no, like you say, no tragedy behind them, no kind of growth or personality traits that you're like...
Killing Captain Marvel. That's all
Bro,
I'm
it's
saying.
names, bro.
Just killing say names, brother. Because now they're looking at me like, Joe, fam. That's what he's saying, fam.
No, just in general, some characters, like you're saying, they're just so OP that you're like, you don't grow as a character, you don't really care where your story goes, but with her power set keeps on growing. Obviously, for me, it is kind of inconsistent because one moment she's doing this, another moment she's doing that, and now she's going to create a whole universe of her own. Like I said, from there, it boggles my mind. Like from there, where's it really going to go?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she's got to get taken off the board in a very nice way. Like, or maybe, I don't know, but I'm just so here for WandaVision just to see like the kind of stuff that pops up, man.
Alright, quick thing on the Captain Marvel thing, yeah. Do you think it would be good because she's so OP
Yes.
to
Yes.
remove her from, maybe not remove
I've
her,
already got it, bro.
not remove her, have an incident with X-Men,
Draw it up.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
get my girl Rogue to get her powers.
It's not.
And then now she can be in this world.
It's just a normal thing, but no, fam. This is what I would do, yeah. Now, since like in real life, there's been dramas with the actor or actress Brie Larson, yeah.
Has it?
Yeah, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, like they're talking about removing her. She don't want to do it. All of this stuff, yeah.
Okay.
So all you do is Wanda dispels her magic. Rogue gets the powers, and we go animated X-Men Rogue. Do you know what I'm saying? The Rogue before, when she touched people, she took their powers. And they just do the proper incident where she goes out on a mission, she fights Miss Marvel, she grabs her, she holds her for too long, and she takes all of her essence. That's, remember, the original Rogue has got all of Miss Marvel's mind, all of her powers, and she holds her for too long that she can never get rid of it. And then you put Miss Marvel in the house. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the actual Miss Marvel in the animated series is like not dead, but like she's in a coma.
Yeah, she's in the coma. Yeah.
So you put Brie Larson's character in a coma until whenever, maybe forever or maybe not, and then later down the line you can have these episodes of Rogue going mad. Like Rogue's got two personalities living in her mind, and that was one of the deeper things about Rogue, besides she was stealing everyone's powers all the time. Like they could do such a new version, I say a new version, they can do such a traditional version of Rogue compared to what we got in the Fox thing, which I don't know if I could say is Rogue.
It's not.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's not Rogue, bro.
really,
It's just a chick with a silver thing in her hair, fam. You get me?
But that again from Magneto.
Yeah, she drained Magneto on her hair turned
Yeah,
grey.
and then her hair turned
But
grey.
then from no one else got anything.
Fam. Like her hair turned grey, but the powers didn't stay a little bit, but the hair did. Like,
It's bad.
like she absorbed man's age.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop
That
it!
didn't go back. Yeah.
Oh, it's mad. But look, ladies and gentlemen, jump in the comment section below. Let us know, what are you thinking about Wanda Maximoff, WandaVision, where we could potentially go with X-Men in the universe and all of that. Do you know what's crazy, yeah? I remember a few months ago, I was like, no X-Men in the MCU, no X-Men in the MCU. And I feel like, and this is what Marvel do, yeah? I feel like they've just...
Pepper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pepper it correctly into a way you're just accepting of the thing, fam. But we're still a long way off that, innit?
But
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
but
But we'll see anyway. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
Sam Mr. Blitz there.
If you want to watch the full watch along, make sure you're heading over to patreon.com/the Cyber Nerds to watch the watch alongs for these. But then also, WandaVision is about to be there, and that's going to be crazy, innit? So, guys, we're going to be back with the next episode of this, which is Vision. So make sure you're locked and subscribe to the channel. We're out.
We are live.
We are live.
We are live.
Did I say welcome to the main event?
Run that thing, bro. You mad?
Oh, man.
Behave before you talk about what I'm talking about, yeah?
Disclaimer.
Run that thing back. Nah, man, stay there in your corner, man. Run that thing back, fam. I don't want to hear nothing from you.